Okay, today I just want to look at one verse 30 in Exodus 32. This is after the golden calf's been destroyed. Aaron has been firmly told what was what. The Levites gathered to Moses, and 3,000 men have died. These would have been the leaders of this movement in the worshiping of the golden calf. And in verse 30, Moses picks up. He says, the next day Moses said to the people, you have committed a terrible sin, but I will go back up to the Lord on the mountain. So he's going to go back up on the Mount Sinai. Perhaps I'll be able to obtain forgiveness for your sin. So Moses had already interceded for the people back in Exodus 32 when God said, I could just destroy him and start over with you. And Moses interceded for the people, asked for God's grace, for his mercy, for him not to do that. And he put several things in front of God about the situation. One of them being, what will the Egyptians, the other nations, say about you if you destroy us? They're your people. He makes an argument to God. And God, I think, always knew he was going to relent in that, but he wanted Moses to cry out for that. And he asked him, he says, perhaps I'll be able to obtain forgiveness. See, Moses on Mount Sinai had already learned the penalty for idolatry was death, okay? When you look at Exodus 22:20, it says, he who sacrifices to any god except the Lord only shall be utterly destroyed. And they had definitely sacrificed. You're going to find this to be a problem throughout the rest of the Old Testament. And it will wind up with destruction. You will wind up with the northern kingdom of Israel being destroyed by the Assyrians. You will wind up with the southern kingdom, Judah, being destroyed by the Babylonians. The people taken off into captivity. You're going to find all of this happening. And it went back to idol worship. That was at its heart the sin that led the Israelites down that road. So it's so serious. So Moses, as he has gotten to come down from the mountain and not just hear from God about the sin, but get to actually witness it and see the depth of it, he was so aware of how serious this was. And so he wanted to go back and be an intercessor between the people and God and to cry out with urgency for God to show mercy and forgiveness to the people, because that's what it was going to take. And it's going to be very interesting as this moves forward. See you later.